What's the deal? It's Dale Covert. Welcome to an episode of the podcast, and I got a special guest for you guys today. I'm here in the studio with my man, Mr. James Washington. What's up, baby?
Chilling, man.
Oh, man, glad to have you here with us, boy.
Thank you for having me.
Man, you look different last time I saw you, man. You got the beard.
You too, man. You
Yeah,
got dreads.
I got the reverse beard, dude, on top. Yeah, I had to let the dreads grow, man. I'm working on them now.
Cool, man.
Yeah, you got the Nipsey Hussle going on. I see.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. My man James, so we got a lot to talk about, bro, because we probably got to stop maybe from the beginning to let people know what our relationship is, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to let these guys know how far you come and what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Tell them where you're from, though. I know you like to represent your place.
I'm from Central Falls, Rhode Island. The smallest city in the smallest state, but you know, it's where I'm representing. That's where I'm coming out of. For the music, the comedy, all of it stems back to my experiences and wherever I grew up in, and that's the story that I'm trying to tell through my music and through my comedy.
He said through his music and through his comedy. All right, so James and I met through comedy.
Yeah.
Obviously being both comedians, and James is much younger than I. How old are you now?
22. I'll be 23 in June.
When we met, you were 17.
Yeah, I was 18 because I just graduated, and we met at Bill Simons's contest, Funny for Funds.
That's right. He did the Funny for Funds. Bill was doing a comedy contest for new and upcoming comics.
Yeah.
I was on like this session before.
Yeah.
And then I came back and I kind of was helping hosting and stuff. James came through. You won that contest, right?
Yeah.
You torched him on in that. Yeah, that was a good night, man.
A long time ago, man. Like, it was crazy.
That was a long time ago, 5 years. Yeah, that's like 25% of his life right there. It was a long time ago.
It feels like a long time ago. Let me say that, because like so much has happened since then. If you really think about it, like not even just in the world, but like personally, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it was ages ago.
Yeah. Well, what'd you do since then? You moved to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like every experience comes with a lesson. You know what I mean? And like when you go through things, you don't really realize what that lesson is until after. So like when I said that's a long time ago, I feel like I've learned so much since then. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the same person I was when I look back at that. So that's why I feel like it was a long time ago, because I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is gonna be a good conversation. All right. I'm known to sometimes not press the button on the microphone. So
you got it? Should I speak up? Or?
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, this microphone better be on. You know what I'm saying? We go through this whole thing and it's not on. But so you're not the same person. Yeah. You don't look like the same person, man. You're much older. I mean, you was 18.
Yeah, man. I was like, what I weigh, like 120 pounds. You know what I mean?
I was looking at videos because I'm gonna show a couple clips. You're gonna see a couple clips in this of James doing his thing, and bro, you look young, man. You had low cut, no beard, young face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of
Do you
cool.
feel like when like an artist evolves that their looks change with it? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, I look at comics like Martin Lawrence.
No, he looks the same. He looks exactly the same.
No, if you took Martin from young Martin with the big ears.
He has big ears now. His ears don't change. He got fat. You see Bad Boys 3 is coming out.
That's what I mean. But that's the difference between the age of, say, 20s to 50s. So that's going to happen.
Okay.
But you, going from 18 to 22, 23.
Yeah.
23?
23 in June.
23, yeah, that's a huge leap.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah. So, all right. So when I met you, you were doing comedy. Talk a little bit about that. What what you got out of comedy and what it means to you.
Well, comedy is like, I started comedy when I was 16, and that's always gonna be like my first passion, my first love. That's the first thing where I could like really express myself artistically, and say like how I feel and how I see certain things. So it's always gonna hold a special place in my heart.
My favorite commercial, I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a commercial for Olympia Sports, right? And they're selling the home brand of mouth guards. And the slogan of the commercial is, "Put Olympia in your mouth." And when I saw that, I was like, I hope Big Sporting Goods never sells their own brand of mouth guards.
I went through a lot with comedy. You know, like we said, moving to New York and all the open mics and all the, you know, all the fun times, all the bad times. And I feel like, and this goes back to a conversation we had in New York right before we did the show at Levity Live, and you told me, you know, don't limit yourself to one thing. Because I always, before it was just, for me it was just comedy. Like this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. This is all I want to do. But then, you know, certain things happen. You know, you stop getting shows, you stop getting up on stage, and then you start to figure out, all right, maybe I am good at other things. Maybe I can be creative in other ways. So that's where the music came in. But no, comedy is always gonna be, like, that's who I am at the end of the day. Like I'm a comic. Like ever since I was like 8 years old, I was a comic. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's dope, man. Yeah, because we was going to New York, and we had a long talk in the car, man, about college and stuff like that. Just talking, man. Like I said, he was a lot younger than me. I got him by double, you know.
Yeah.
And so I even felt bad during that conversation to a certain extent. Not felt bad, but I was like, here was the cognitive dissonance. I'm like, all right. I was trying to communicate a different perspective to you, right? Yeah. I'm like, yo, man, because you at the time he's funny. He's like, I just know comedy. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to do nothing else. I was like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, but you might be good at something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I was talking about school and stuff. You know, big brother type, because he's, you know what I'm saying, we just having a conversation. And the cognitive dissonance for me is like, you never want to tell somebody, don't go and pursue your creative. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to say anything like that, not even remote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, should I not say anything? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be the guy that sound like the parent that say, oh, you can't do that. You got to be reasonable.
Yeah.
But I wasn't trying to say be reasonable. I was just trying to say, yo, bro, you're 19, 20, whatever. I was like, yo, you don't even know what you're good at.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? There's going to be so much.
No, I appreciate that. Like, and that's one of the, I would say, like, things that changed me and helped me evolve. Honestly, that conversation, bro, for real. Like, I picked up everything you was putting down.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So you did the college thing. I saw you doing videos. How'd you like that experience, bro?
College?
Yeah.
It was cool.
College, school, whatever you want to call it.
It was cool. I definitely learned a lot, and I definitely started thinking like in a different way. But one thing that stood out to me is like we had, like, one of our assignments was, our teacher, my professor, she told me, write an essay on what you want to do when you graduate, like while you're in school, right? Mm-hmm. So I wrote this whole essay about, you know, I want to do music videos, I want to produce a TV show, I want to film movies, I want to do, I was really open and honest about like what I really wanted to do. You know, I really put all my goals in there. And I remember I was in class, and like after the assignment, my professor, she sort of told me, she was just like, you know, James, it seems like you have really big goals, but they just I've never seen them happen before. And yeah, and I was like, what do you mean? She was just like, well, I just never really seen that happen. And like, one of the main reasons why I went to New England Tech was because I saw stories like Tommy DiNucci, who's out in LA and he's filming movies right now, and I'm like, yo, that's, you know, I can do that. Like, and for her to say that to me, it was just like, what? You know what I mean? Like, who does that to somebody? But that's another thing right there that sort of shifted my evolution, my track, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Put me on the course where I'm at now. And now I look back and I'm like, yo, I've done 2 music videos that are, in my opinion, I think they're great, But I'm only getting better with it. And my boy, Cool Breed Pierre, you know, we work together in synchrony, and we both really go into detail about how it's gonna come out.
Is that your producer?
Yeah.
Cool Breeze. Shout out to Cool Breeze.
Yeah, shout out to him. And but I'm working. I'm working with the right people within music to get me to where I want to be. So like I look back on that, and I wouldn't say it inspired me, but it definitely pushed me in the right direction. So I hope she sees one of my videos someday.
Well, do you have an idea why she might have said something like that?
I feel like, see, the thing about New England Tech was, I don't want to like air out, you know, what happened there, but I feel like a lot of the professors there were students. They graduated from New England Tech, you know what I mean? Like they were students, so, and now they're teaching. So I feel like maybe they got trapped in that cycle of like not being able to find a job in the industry, so now they're teaching, and now I don't know, maybe she's insecure about that fact that she had a bunch of goals and they never came to fruition. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she wants to tear somebody. I don't know.
Yo, well, I think she actually said it.
Yeah.
She said, "I've never seen that before."
Yeah.
So we all know if you can't see it, you can't be it.
And that's the thing, bro. It's like if my goals don't scare the average person, then my goals aren't big enough. You know what I mean? Like if the average person can see my vision and see where I'm trying to take things, then I'm not doing the right thing. That's how I feel. Like people shouldn't see where you're going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that like when it comes to certain people, like they force the world to evolve to them. Like they don't, like when you look at like greatness, like look at the Warriors, you know, they evolved the game of basketball by what they were doing, not by what everybody else was doing. They sort of forced the game to evolve to them because they were so great, and now everybody's hopping onto that. You know what I mean? So that's I want the whole industry to evolve to me. You know what I mean? Like I want to be so special and so different that I force everything around me to change to what I see.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, that's dope, man. You know what I like about you? I always liked about you is like even like you're young, right? But when you talk about certain things and influence and stuff, you always talk about the past, people in the past, people before us.
Mm-hmm.
People have been done it before us. So like when we talk about comedy, you always, you know, it's easy to cite the people that are actually out and doing things now, but you usually cite the old school.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day we was driving and I was like having a conversation with you. I was like, "Yo, James, yo, from your perspective as a comic, when you see me on stage, you know, how would you say my comedy was like?" You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get the outside perspective. He was like, "You know, D, you remind me of that dude Hamburger." Which pissed me off, by the way.
I meant that as a compliment.
I was like, Hamburger?
Like your energy. That's what I meant. Like, Hamburger wasn't great, though. Hamburger had his own lane. Like,
yeah, drive-through. Nah, I love bringing that up. But yeah, that's what I love about you, man.
Thanks,
it's
bro.
Like you, I guess they would call it old soul.
Yeah, I would say that. People have said that before. Like, I'm wise beyond my years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just, yeah. Someone's doing good over there. Shout out to your pops too. I seen you had your pops in the music video.
Yeah. That was dope. He made a cameo. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it was the perfect timing too. Like when I said my dad always had a gift, said I always had a gift for Gab, and he was like right there. I was glad he did it, man. It was cool.
Yeah. How'd he feel?
He liked it. I played him the song actually like I think like 2 days after I recorded the song, and I played it for him, and he really liked it. I played him most of my music before it comes out, and he was always really supportive of comedy or music or whatever I wanted to do. So he was down for it.
Tell me about that. Being such a young guy, it seems to me that you get a lot of support from your parents in that area as far as whatever you want to do, and a lot of people don't get that. Tell me about what that means for you and how does that help you?
It means a lot. You know, like I said, one of my goals is to just make sure my family is straight. So, the fact that, you know, the videos got views or whatever and people liked it, whatever, it was cool. But the coolest thing was like that my family was proud of me. Like, my mom was proud of me, my sister, like everybody was really, really happy and genuinely happy, because I think going back to like a young age, they always saw that, you know, I had this ability or whatever to be creative or artistic, and the fact that I'm expressing that, and in my videos, I think if you watch my videos, you can see that I'm genuinely being myself. Like, I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm really letting my true side out, and I think that's what they're most proud of, and that means the world, bro.
I'm gonna let you guys check out James Washington's latest video. Can you set this up?
This video is called Mind Games. The whole concept of the video and the song is basically different distractions that are used to hold us down.
Swear to God, my life is crazier than fuck. Twists and turns on the daily leave me stuck. Shit I've learned, contemplated, given up. Plus our nation's obligations are corrupt, cause they be blinding us with gossip, the trending topics. Multi-platform systems used to hold us hostage. Can't be mad at Trump when you be following his progress, then promote the stuff that you allow into your conscious. And consciously we're all aware, but we seem to never care that we're here for just a spare tire that ain't full of air. Glad my head is full of hair, cause I'm yanking on it. Being a billionaire, yeah, I'm banking on it. My first Grammy speech, who am I thanking on it? Just my closest peeps, the rest can hang off my dick. Cause don't come near me with that negative shit. Don't come near me if you always begging for shit. Don't come near me if your insecurities are piled up. I'll have you lined up, ship you off inside a bus. I believe we have greatness inside of us. And you gotta look in plain sight, it be hiding, bruh. One day I was searching and stumbled upon this gift I have. My dad always told me that I had a gift for gab, so I be using that when I sit and spit my raps. If you listen close, you probably could hear Biggie's ghost coming through my throat, straight into the microphone. It enlightens your dome every time I write these poems. I might strike a nerve or I might strike gold. No matter what, I make sure that my life's told. Through my eyes, through the lies, through the bullshit. I survived on my time with a full clip. No surprise, I'm alive, haters muted. I surmise that my prize gets transmuted to reality. That's my philosophical problem. Yo, it's probable that my flows be diabolical. That's how niggas rap when they can't face the fact that they shit is trash, or they try to distract you with words that they don't even know the definition of. It's a trick that they use to condition us. Listen to the shit the radio is dishing us. They submission us, dog, you better listen up.
So yeah, that was Mind Games, man. That was dope, man. That's out right now, man. Tell these people where they can get your music.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at James Washington, Twitter at James Washington, all over social media. And SoundCloud. I don't really be on SoundCloud though. That's one thing. Like when I first started making music, it's like first putting out tracks, I would just do SoundCloud, and it wasn't getting the response I wanted. Like people would like listen to it and or whatever, but I was like, yo, I need something to just grab people's attention. So that's where I was like, all right, I'm gonna do videos. Like, and the thing about videos is I always try to, I should have said that, like, the thing about this Mind Games video is different from my first one, 10 Rap Commandments, because what we really wanted to do is not only have it be about my lyrics and what I'm saying, we wanted to entertain and do something different, something that grabs people, that hooks them in to the video, you know what I mean? That's why we have all that different, you know, animations on the screen and different camera angles, and it's dope because literally I'm just walking down the street,
right,
and it's still entertaining.
Yeah, man, and that video came out pretty nice. And what's the producer's name again?
Cool Breed. Cool Breed.
Cool Breed.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
He's from Providence.
All right. You guys working on anything now?
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna be working again soon, because my thing is, my first video came out March 9th. This video came out April 10th, so I'm trying to keep that 1 month in between the video, you know what I mean? Let the video do what it's gonna do, and then boom, right there's another one. Like you know what I mean?
I think that'll work in your favor, because as you know today, man, there's a lot of competition, a lot of attention, and a lot of people fighting for attention. You know, that's why SoundCloud is kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? Because there's thousands, if not millions, of people all just uploading their songs. You know, so if you put out a video, at least you've narrowed down the pool. Right. So now I have, I'm sure there's much less rap videos being produced than there are just tracks.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll figure it out, man.
Yeah.
How important is social media in what you're trying to do, in your strategy and all that?
See, that's the thing. Like, I really don't enjoy like being on social media. Honestly, I think it's one of the worst like inventions that we have, but the thing is I have to be on it, you know what I mean? So that's sort of the battle I have to fight. Like, I can't spend my free time on it, like mindlessly scrolling, but it is important to be on social media to engage with people and build that fan base. So yeah, social media, like, social media is really, really important. It's, they didn't have it 20 years ago, so it's we have to take advantage of it. It's the thing now, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, back in the day, you would send your demo tape to like a radio station or something, and hope you can get signed. But now people post videos on YouTube and they take off and get millions of views, and they have this fan base, and then that's leverage for them to get signed and get bigger contracts. And so I'm just trying to build a core following on social media, but I don't enjoy it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of downside that comes with the social media.
Yeah, like when I posted the last video, I would go through some of the comments, and there was some people that were like, "Oh, this isn't for him. You're wasting your time." And then I look at those people's like profiles, and I see what they have nothing going on in their lives. So they're trying to dump that onto me, when all I'm trying to do is spread a positive message and be positive in my music, and you're trying to tear somebody down because you have a voice behind a screen, you know?
Right.
So it's crazy, yo.
Yeah. He was like, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is, man. It's tough, man, with social media. When you look out there and you see everyone's life is great, because we can always it's all about the angles, bro. You can always make anything look great. People come to me like, yo, D, I see you all the time. You doing your thing, you working, bro, you do this and that. I'd be like, it's better. It looks better than what it is, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say that because, it's reality. We all working hard doing the thing in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How do you feel like when? I mean, obviously everybody wants to gain fans, but like when you gain somebody new that just like comes onto your content after you've been working for years at it, like is that weird to you, or are you appreciative that they support your work? Because to me it's like, thanks, but you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Right.
I appreciate it. My only thing is, now that they're here, can I continue to be creative so that they stay?
Right. Yeah.
That's the challenge for me. Because if you look at, like you said, putting out your videos on a monthly cadence, that's awesome. I think that'll be really good. Mm-hmm. I think that's great. Mm-hmm. I know it's a challenge though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Right? Because you're gonna have to write, produce, record. I mean, you can do it. But it's a challenge. I find it a challenge for me because I like to do a lot of sketch videos, and I would love to do more, but it's hard to come up with something that I feel is worth me putting out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't just... Jokes don't just grow on trees. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of jokes that do, and you're like, I'm not... Yeah. That's not... You know what I'm saying? So, to get something that I feel is like a certain level of quality, it'd be hard.
But at the end of the day, you have your own standards. Like, do you feel like sometimes you're too hard on yourself?
Unregretfully.
What do you mean? Meaning,
like, yeah, I know I have a high level of standard, but I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I accept that. It has to be that way, and I feel like I'm gonna get what I get based on that. So I'll give you an example. I see. How this turned into a interview about me.
Yo, bro. Like every time we sit down, we have a conversation. I'm just trying to learn, bro.
I'm just messing with you, man. But look, like, if you look at the internet, right?
Yeah.
Any video, no matter the quality,
Yeah.
can blow up and go viral, go crazy. It's the silliest thing. Shot on an iPhone, shaky, bad quality, bad audio, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It can go viral, right? But I have a certain way I like to approach things, and it's a slower pipeline because it's a little bit more effort that I need, a little more. It's more time that I need to take.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do things based on a certain pattern. I need you to be able to look at me and say, "Yo, this dude does it this way." You see what I'm trying to say? Now that has a residual. Now it has it has effects. There's side effects to it. People see the videos that I've been doing over the last 5 years or so, and I get paid now to do videos for people, right? Because they see, so there's certain side effects to it. So that's why I say unregrettably, like, I didn't expect that, but the path that you choose. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, not everything just hits and goes viral, like, you know what I'm saying? And the opportunities are less because I'm not churning out video after video after video after video after video. It's slower, but it's building something different.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? It's building something different.
Yeah. And at least you look more professional too.
Well, it's just a matter of what you want, what you're trying to get. I'm trying to get to a certain place that I have in my head for my vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a big part of it. Similar to what you're saying. You know, we look at the producing and sitcoms and shows and things like that. I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to aim at.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel you, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, but it is a challenge because, you know, when you got someone coming checking for you, you're like, I want to get the next one out. I would love to get the next one out and get the next one out and get the next one out and keep you here. You know what I'm saying? But there's a longer pipeline.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, no matter what, I don't think I'll ever be satisfied. I can make the dopest song, the craziest video I've ever made, and it gets 2 million views. I'm just like, all right, what's next? Like, what's next? What am I gonna do next? How am I gonna hit them again? You know what I mean? I'll never be satisfied, even if people love it, and I just always want to keep getting better and better and better.
Right. Yeah, I think that's human nature, right? I think that's what we're here for.
To just keep getting better. Or keep evolving.
Keep challenging ourselves and proving to ourselves that we can do that.
Yeah.
Because that's what I say at the end of the day. It's a proof to myself.
So you say that's human nature?
Yeah.
Some humans. I think most humans they just see it as hard work and they don't like hard work.
I think most humans want to do it, but I don't discount the fact that everyone has had influences that affect the way they see things.
Right.
That's what I think.
No, that's
I think
no, that's right.
I think if you took the dude that was on your social media downing your video, and gave him a different experience,
right?
Like maybe he had parents that supported him,
right?
Like the way your parents did,
right?
I think he would see things differently.
That's
I
good.
genuinely believe that.
No, that's cool.
I mean, I'll still call him an asshole and stuff like that.
No.
You get what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But I feel bad about calling you an asshole.
No, that's
understand.
true. That's true. That's crazy how from an early age, like, you get influenced and you don't even realize it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Positive or negative.
Right.
You don't even realize it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, and it manifests itself in so many different ways.
And then when you get older, you find yourself going back trying to correct a lot of that stuff, right?
Yeah, you should be. You know, you should be able to turn the mirror onto you and be like, why am I like this? You should question a lot of things. Never stop trying to figure out stuff about yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people, like, they realize their shortcomings. They realize things that they're insecure about, but they don't do anything about it because it's hard work. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. It's easier to eat McDonald's than to go to the gym and put the time in. You know what I mean?
That reminds me of the last time I saw you. I think it was, where was it? Burger King.
Burger King.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were on your way to the gym, no?
No. I was in to use the bathroom. You were what? You were like, what the nuggets are what? They were like $1.49.
Yeah,
you were like, what's a deal? I was like, nah, I'm straight, bro.
But you're right. You're right. It is a lot easier to eat eat McDonald's than go to Stop and Shop. Is that what you said?
McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. Well, yeah, man, you are wise beyond your years. This has been a great conversation. We can keep going and going, but I know you guys have short attention span, and you got some dreams you got to get back to, right? Yeah, so definitely make sure you catch James on all his social media accounts. Check out his comedy. You definitely got to check out his comedy. See him when he comes to a show near you, and definitely check out his videos. Support, like, and share, man, because this guy's got his head on his shoulders, and I want to see him succeed, and since I met him, he's already been impressing me with what he's been doing. So
thanks, man.
Continue doing it, man. I know your parents are proud. And since it falls, stand up. All right, people. James Washington. I'm Dale Cova. Live every minute, love every moment, and laugh every single day.